heck is going on here? What the heck? What's going on, man? What the heck? Huh. Huh. Isn't that something? Huh. Well, got a bunch of fuel coming out somewhere. Huh. Huh. Well, boys and girls, this trip is gonna have to go back to home right quick. Let's see what's going on. Seems to be okay now, but let's see. What is going on? Huh. Yeah, something is flipping happening here. Well, isn't that weird? Let's try it again, guys. Man, it's a good thing that I live right here. I don't know what it was. I mean, it's like a stuck float or something. The float wasn't. This thing really it hasn't been ridden. I mean, I rode it a little bit the last video, and that was it. That's all this thing's been ridden for, like, years. I wanted to do that on purpose, see if it started popping. No? Let's see if I can get it to spit. Maybe it was a stuck float or something. It just wasn't, just shut it down. And then it was pouring out the bottom. You saw that. I don't know. I'll bet, okay, if you pay attention, these deer are probably all over the place. I don't know what the heck to do with this bike. There's the ding dongles. Sorry about the mess, guys, man. I'm just trying to get cleaned up. Why did it do that? It seems fine. Should I try it again? Let's try getting on it this way, huh? See if it's better. See, also this thing has a lowering link in it, and I'm not sure why did it do that. Why did it pour gas out like that? I'm sketched, man. Let's try it. It's been running for a little bit. It would have done it, right? Hey, there's quail. Quail. Why did it do that? Man, I just, you know, when things don't run perfectly for me, if anything runs weird, I'm really like sketched. I don't like things not running right. It really bothers me because it's always on my mind. Are you going to brake? Is it going to make it? Am I going to get out there and you're going to, you know, take a choke on me or something, you know? I guess. It seems fine now. Let's try it. I don't know how to change that thing. So, growing up, really the only thing that kept me alive was riding dirt bikes from a very, very young age. Before I was 5 years old, I was learning to ride on a Honda step-through Trail 90. You know, the old, really old ones. Step-through. You know, my dad had that. He was riding me around on that. And when I was 5 years old, I got my 1975 YZ80 for my 5th birthday. And I've been riding dirt bikes, and this dual sporting thing it's kind of the same, but it's really different. You know, the bike itself is, you know, 100 pounds heavier. That's just the bike. That's not counting everything that I would put on it. you know, the whole mirror thing, everything is foreign to me, and so, you know, I don't ride. I have to kind of stick away from dirt bikes now because I kind of get that fighting dog look when I, you know, oops, grab another gear. You know, when I'm riding, you know, KTM 450s and Honda 450s and stuff, I mean, you're just blazing, you're cooking, you're going down the trail and you see something, there's nothing that's really a challenge. You just say, well, I'll take it, you know. You're flopping and, you know, feet in the air and everything. Hey, that's part of the game. But on this, my mind is kind of switched a little bit. My back, I can't ride those you know, anymore. So I figured, you know, my wife helped supported me and said, hey, you need to ride, you know, that's too low. See what I mean? This thing is not geared right. And the chain and sprockets are like brand new. So I don't have the heart to take them off yet, but when they wear out, I'll probably deal with it like this, but when they wear out, I'll... Man, so... What the... So yeah, riding this is a whole different game. I mean, this is... the way my back is, I can't get all roughhousing like I was, you know. And this, I can kind of cruise a little bit, and if I want to get some trails, I can get some trails. I want to do some day camping kind of thing, you know, and you know, there's the exploring part, the part of getting from point A to point B. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the road we're going. No. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, that's the road I want. And I drive right past it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think so. Yes, just keep going though. Yeah. No, I'm turning around right here. I don't like doing that on the corner. Get the heck out of there. Before somebody comes around that corner. Nobody came. So anyway, you know, this is a different game for me, and you know, getting used to the turn signals and the blinkers and stuff. So anyway, you know, I'm saying when I grew up, as the years progressed, you know, my family life was not good. Motorcycles and dirt bikes were my release. Fortunately, regardless of what was going on at home, we always went riding almost every weekend. And at my house, I could ride from my house on the dirt bike. So I was riding motorcycles every single day. It's a blind corner, man. So, you know, so it was my release. And that's what kept me in my somewhat of a right mind, I guess. So that's what I had to do. And my release was riding motorcycles for years and years. Where does that road go? We'll get to that in a minute. And so I got that began not being enough because I got a little older. I wasn't, you know, friends were driving and not, you know, running with me on the bike. So what? I you know, a couple times you know, bike kind of was broke down or something, and I went with them, and it just steamrolled, and before you know it, I'm cooking and selling and doing meth every day, and just not, and I, for years and years, just doing everything wrong. And I was running and, you know, sneaking in and out of the house. I wasn't a trouble. Never got arrested. I never, you know, didn't do any of that. So I was just trouble to myself. And yeah, granted, I sold drugs, so that wasn't good to other people. I get that. So I take responsibility for that. But I've gotten right with the Lord for all that, and I'm not, you know, I'm not accountable for that. So anyway, did a lot of bad things, but a lot to myself. I was running. I didn't want to be, like my father. I didn't want to have his attitude and temperament and everything towards everything. And that was a little sandy right there in my front wheel. Just so, and then I met my wife, and man, we had our party times together, but she's different. She pulled me in a different direction, and I fought it for many years. So after my last video, I think after we, you know, separated and God brought us back together, I went on a different journey. And man, when you can quit smoking, drinking, drugs, I mean, it doesn't matter. Acid, I mean, I'm getting really stupid here, but you know, I did it every day, and I quit cold turkey, everything. Dang it. Well, take that back. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. I did. I'm not going to get right down to the minute, but yes, I did. And you know, if you want to quit, you can quit. If it's killing you and your family, you got to stop. This is really neat in here. I don't know where I'm at, but let's go fast. And also, I just stood up and I wanted to say this. These extra large swivel foot pegs, if you don't have these, you are missing out on an entire world of comfort in your feet. I'll show them to you when we get there. What the heck? My water bottle falling off? No. Anyway, where the heck am I anyway? Where am I? Oh, I know where I'm at. This thing here, I can't get it to stop rattling. I'm gonna have to shoot it. Okay, I remember. Wait. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, don't do that. Don't do that here. Just settle down. Settle down. Settle down. So anyway, guys, am I still